Hello, dear beloved people of God. I am Reverend Father Gastone Muhwezi, and I want to unveil to you the METANOIA Talk series. METANOIA Talk series shall be handling issues that are happening in our societies. Some are critically observed, some are heard, some are felt, but maybe we are not giving them attention. And it's what I want us to discuss and share about always. And so I want us to first understand the meaning of metanoia. Metanoia comes from a Greek word, meta, which means beyond. And so when we say beyond, we want us to go deeper, further, higher than our current state. And again, metanoia is connected to the mind, change of the mind, change of our thinking, change of perception, change of our orientation, or even the world view. Metanoia ekigambo eki ekikorwa mu Greek nikimanyisa okugira ngu turenge ahambere yahati ninga hakintu ekiryaha tweyongere yahiguru. Kandi eki kikwatagine n'enteekateeka omu nteekateeka yawe habemu empinduka, omu mitwarize yawe habeho empinduka, omu myikirize yawe habemu empinduka, nangwa n'omu kutwarizana na bataahi bawe oshange ngu hariho empinduka y'amaani. Omu bwire obu turimu nitwetebekanisiza okwija kwa Kristo niho ndikwenda ngu tunywane na neegi enkoransya eya metanoia. Metanoia omu muringo ogwa buriijo ninga omu kucetegereza kye omu Bibuli, in the biblical sense, it refers to that fundamental change of the mind, to that radical conversion of heart, to that total interior renewal, and perhaps the making of a U-turn. And it is not just a correction of the surface. Metanoia egi ekijwaro eki kiturajware ekya metanoia tikiri kugira ngu orebeke kurungi, orebeke omu kwekwata kurungi, konka omutima gwawe habemu empinduka, omu bigambo byawe habemu empinduka, omu mitwarize yawe na bagyenzi bawe habemu empinduka. And again, it is a deep turning of an entire person toward God. N'okuruga enyuma weena okahinduka nk'omuntu okahindukira Ruhanga okekwasa Ruhanga. And it is not about feeling sorry, but it is a change of a whole orientation. And so metanoia involves the following: turning away from what is not of God. That is the deliberate break off from sin. Metanoia nkimanyisa ngu okuruga omu mitwarize etashemire etari mirungi tukahindukira Ruhanga. It also involves turning back to God with all our hearts, a loving movement toward the holiness, towards the righteousness which God is calling us to. Metanoia also involves renewal of mind. When we read in the letter of St. Paul to the Romans chapter 12, verse 2, it tells us, be transformed by the renewal of your mind. Transformation of lifestyle. Actions must flow from a heart that is transformed. And once again, metanoia is not just a continuous, it is a continuous process. It is not just a moment, it is a lifelong journey of deepening our conversion. Metanoia has not just come today. This was also hinted on by the early church fathers. St. John Chrysostom says metanoia is a medicine that destroys sin. Metanoia n'omubazi ogw'okushenyagura ekibi, ahabw'okuba metanoia egi n'omuco gw'okweteekamu kugira oti ninyenda kuruga omu kishuba nkaza omu mazima, nyenda kuruga omu mwirima nkaza omu kyererezi. And again, St. Jerome translates metanoia into Latin as penitentia, not just penance, but conversion. And St. Augustine says metanoia is an inward turning of the heart from the mutability of the world to the eternity of God. Therefore, Metanoia in simple terms means a new of thinking. Entekatenkasya. Kurgo muntekateka yituyira, kurgo muntekateka yitetashemiri, kazo muntekateka echire. A new way of seeing life and a new way of loving. A new way of living and a deep turning from the self to God. It is not just self-improvement. It is a spiritual rebirth. It is a moment when one chooses to turn from evil to good, from darkness to light, from lies and betrayal to truth and fidelity, from sinfulness to holiness. And so, metanoia also calls us to embrace kindness over unforgiveness. It is from hatred to love, from gossip to saying the truth. It is that deliberate choice to not to remain the same, but to choose God's ways. So my dear brothers and sisters, being a tatumur Kristo, metanoia egi netushaba kugira ngu tugarukire Mukama n'emitima yitu yona. Kango omushoborozi wa byona abaho omugisha kandi abarinde, tatitwe na mwana na mtumwa kwera. Amen.